actually have a map.
I have a compass.
It's just blank. Well, you see, I was here to chronicle this journey here, and might I say we have quite the attention-grabbing intro. But now I'm afraid I'm going to have to rely on you. You can't drink seawater without becoming dehydrated.
Water
And the dwarf
everywhere.
just spits water out of his mouth, and he's like,
You can't?
You call this water?
yeah, you call this water? You call this dying? I have hatred. Can I hate the water?
Sure.
What is this world?
Let me
I
check.
hate this world.
I know.
Alright, well with that
God
beautiful nat 20,
beyond
you listen carefully and in the distance you can hear
search of a
sky
bond.
rats or seagulls.
All I can hear is
They call
music.
you. There you go.
Ooh, hold on.
Okay, enough of the fucking memes. I'll stop
Okay,
playing.
okay.
Just narrate, please.
You remember from what the captain told you is that there were some outlying islands to the south, and as you look around, you hear the distinct chatter of seagulls in the distance. And as anybody who's been on the sea knows, seagulls usually don't stray too far from land, unless they're trying to die. And luckily, none of them are plunging into the water to die.
Alright, I know which way to go. Follow the sound.
I don't hear sound.
Just go that way. I'm pointing towards where I hear the seagulls. I can help row.
Long have I drifted without a course, a rudderless ship I have sailed.
Or are we just gonna
The
hop
Nile
up?
keeps on flowing without a source. Maybe all the seekers just fade to home, God, and beyond. In the search of a bond. Far from home I've come, but the road has just begun. Alright, let's fucking row our boat.
Now play row,
The
row,
dwarf-
row your boat.
The dwarf has been rowing like mad.
Yeah,
and
but I'll
he's-
say, like, the dwarf never stopped. It's like a small speedboat. He knows how to get in the cycles of movement from mining for...
Your hands have been tugged on by the.
Tug, tug. We'll be your friend.
Fucking no, the dwarf like, you call this water?
Alright,
He
so
disturbed-
This doesn't even flood my cave!
after about
the
45
springs in me cave. What's better?
After about an hour of angry rowing, you make out land off in the distance.
Land ho!
Luckily for you, it is a full moon out tonight, so you can more or less see where you're rowing, as it was evening when the ship.
No light vision. Land
went in.
ho!
Actually, I think everybody does have low light vision except for the bard. What are you guys talking about? I don't see anything.
I mean, I could spark the boat and we'll have a
Hello,
fire.
darkness, my old
Okay.
friend.
You can cast light on the boat, make it a
I've
glow
come to
boat.
talk with you again, casting light. Cause a vision softly creeping left its teeth while I was sleeping.
I just want to know the dwarf's reaction that the boat he's on is
And
glowing.
the vision that was planted in my brain still remains with the sound of silence.
I'm sure light. Never mind.
There, I casted light.
I put my hand on Skip and go, does it look familiar? Remind you of home?
Why you make fun of the frog?
I'm not.
There's
Put my head
freshwater creatures.
to the side.
This is salt water.
And it's not a swamp.
The dwarf
predict-
goes.
Tropical
What?
island.
Kind of land is this?
I
Lush for
still
the
see
taking.
water. Water everywhere.
Can I kick the cat off the boat?
No.
You hear a loud as it latches onto you.
Ow, 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 claws, claws. I'm
they're
no
not
longer
that-
small. That wore off a while ago.
Oh, so you're normal size. No good.
Normal sized, and since like during the hour of rowing, I went ahead and pre-prepared one of my serums.
The dwarf gets on the shore and he stomps around, and he seems to be trying to size up the land and see about what sort of metal there might be under it, potentially.
It's like stomping sonar
No, you can tell a lot about the ground.
on sand.
Yeah.
Cool.
My question:
Look,
why you
like-
stomp?
Well, if you find the right sort of soil, you could know if, for example, if there's oil under it. Oh, it's alkaline.
Yeah, I jump off the boat. I'm still too small. I kind of sink in the water, and some sand gets in my. I'm like, ah.
All right, I hoisted the gnome off and just
Oh.
yeet him ashore.
Boing.
Yeet.
Alright, so you have a few options at this point. You can try to set up camp and go explore in the evening, or you can try to go right in the middle of the desert, or right in the middle of the jungle in the middle of the night with all sorts of mysterious things waiting for you.
It would be safer on the
the
prestidigitation to clean my own clothing and give
The
myself that
dwarf-
nice piney smell again.
The dwarf is going to go
I
inland
throw
as
sand
far
on the. Like,
as-
you're not while you're doing that. I throw some sand on the back of your shirt.
the dwarf is going to go inland as far as he can tell that there will be no tide, and he takes out a shovel and just begins to dig down. He's
he doing?
building his camp.
Okay, well, if he's setting up camp there, we should set it up around there too.
He just says, the bar just says, strike the earth in Dwarvish.
You see the soil stop moving out of the hole in the ground, and his little eyes come up over the edge of it, and he goes, "That's our word. I'll be watching you." And he just goes back down in the hole.
Okay, for setting up camp, I will cast Detect Fiendish Presence.
Is that for,
You
like,
detect the dwarf.
No, it protects us within 60 feet.
What's that little hole there? Is that freshwater?
It essentially acts as Detect Evil.
as you go up and check it, it does appear to be fresh water, though it is standing.
Well, we
Frog
can boil.
drink that.
I can make little fires with prestidigitation. We just need a container to boil it in.
Gonna heightened awareness, so my perception and goes up. And I wanna start scouting the tree line for branches to make a fire.
I'm just gonna look around for shiny things.
The dwarf is digging a basic dwarf fortress style entry level, so down a Z level.
So,
And then,
kobold camp.
Yeah, basically down to Z level at an angle, so it's kind of, you could walk down it. It is dwarf height though, and
Too tall
it's-
for me.
It's probably going to be, I would say, 10 feet by 10 feet, enough for us to huddle down in there and have a small fire and have the smoke go out.
Are you making a sandcastle over there?
What are those tracks?
The dwarf does, okay, is the dwarf in range to hear the comment of sandcastle?
Yes.
I think so.
He comes flying out of the hole, and he puts the shovel down in the ground, and he squares up against the cat lady, and he
Uh-oh.
goes, "I'm afraid I may have heard criticism."
I just asked if you're making one.
And he gets furious and goes into this tirade in Dwarvish about how cat people never had a civilization because they were too busy chasing red dots and yarn.
All right, I translate, explaining that he's politely asking you not to offer criticism, as he does not believe you have sufficient expertise in this matter, and he is very wound up
That is fair, I can
and
tell.
stressed.
There, I even put a hole there.
He
for
was
defense.
shouting words that I couldn't understand.
And I'm like, whoa, ho, ho.
And the dwarf is just, he's going on a tirade about how cat people are good for nothing. They have piggybacked on the work and hard work at that of other races who
I'm gonna
uplift
walk up.
themselves.
I'm gonna walk up to the cat and be like, I think he likes you. As I put down the sticks I found.
Well, come now. What of all of the legendary mountain homes that began their journey with nary but two?
And he stops at that and he points a finger and he goes, "We don't talk about that cursed place."
Fair enough. I'll be gathering some firewood. Do any of you care for coffee?
Yeah, I already built a camp.
Oh,
That's
the
what I can
dwarf-
do.
All right,
The
he pulls out a teapot and starts brewing some
The dwarf wants to know where the coffee comes from.
from within my backpack. There's
He wants to see the container in his hands.
okay, it's just
Oh,
a
God.
regular. It's just like a regular clay canister.
He's trying to identify the workmanship.
It's human made, mass produced in a kiln in some village somewhere.
He takes a fistful of the beans and runs them down his mouth and just starts chomping with his soft teeth, and then goes back to mining. And he goes, "This is a terrible beverage."
Well, that's not how it's supposed to be drunk.
He narrows his eyes and goes, "Are you telling a dwarf how to drink?"
For coffee, yes, I wouldn't doubt your drinking abilities for booze, but this is different. It's like booze, except it makes you work harder, even if you're not a dwarf.
He goes, "So a drink to make you seem more dwarf-like?"
Yes.
Seems to be cheating. I don't like it.
I have to show you some Irish coffee later. In any case, I'll be
He
brewing a
goes,
pot.
"What is Irish?"
I don't know. It's just what you call when you mix this drink with certain types of distilled beverages.
Like plump helmet ale?
No, stronger stuff like moonshine or scotch.
What's scotch?
I don't know. It's some kind of booze.
Irish just means gnomish coffee.
He goes, "The gnomes don't know how to drink." And then he says, "Begging your forgiveness, you little bastard." That's a compliment. He goes back to digging.
Well, ho, me old chum.
Can I identify these footprints?
Are these footprints?
Oh my
I have
God.
a very high nature. I will attempt to also assist the cat.
Very well. If you want to roll a nature check to try to identify the footprints in question.
You're like, I get very high in nature.
Super high in nature.
Dude, like, if we run into a patch of cat,
Do I
it's
know
all
what-
over.
Level. Oh, dude, I know what this thing ate for lunch today.
The footprints appear to be reptilian in nature, though they're about the size of a normal, I guess, humanoid footprint. So it doesn't seem like a T-Rex is going to jump out of the jungle and try to eat you. And they appear to be bipedal.
Kobolds.
I think. Don't just assume kobolds.
How
It didn't
far
say it was
away-
Small. They have small
How
feet.
far away
Lizard-
are they when they say the K word?
No, I said he screamed kobolds because he's an idiot. But I, a scholarly person,
Being intellectual.
intellectual, that's the one. I say it is a lizard folk of some sort because their footprints are too big for cobalt feet.
You're too big for kobold feet.
I don't think.
I
don't think you
guess
can
you're
hear that
right.
Far away.
I have keen heightened senses on, so I just like jump out of the way if he starts charging.
The footprints look like they've been here for some time, and since the tide has probably already come in, they're probably, it seems to be why they're coming out the water. So you could probably assume that they've been there since the tide rolled in, if not longer.
I'm gonna pick up some of the sand and run it on my hands. Like, I've never seen sand maintain footprints after a tide went over it. So this is some compacted sand.
Oh no, I meant that the tide's already in.
Oh,
To see
okay.
how they're coming
So-
out the water, so there were footprints that were leading up when the tide was out, but the tide's back in, and yeah.
So this thing
my
just
bad.
walks straight out of the water.
I run over to Baz. Baz,
Yes, Professor.
I'm surprised the dwarf doesn't think they're sea elves.
And then like his head emerges from under your feet, and he's like, "I heard that, you little bitch!" And he stabs you both in the feet. Before
Please tell
going
me.
back.
Please tell me you gave Texas character burrow speed.
No.
Oh, that'd be amazing. Just.
little badger hands.
just pulls you under.
It's called hatred soil.
All right.
He's got a.
No, I'm gonna look towards
A
I'm gonna
dwarf
look towards
that's
the
never been
professor.
to the surface, like taking a big sip of seawater, and then be like, "Well, yeah, cold as water."
This water tastes like my piss.
It's like, do you just drink your pee? And he goes, "Aye, it cleans my teeth."
Again, after all that, I kind of go down to Skip and I go, "Oh, I haven't checked on you a little bit. How are you? Are you?"
Looking for shinies?
Then carry on. You're the best shiny hunter I know.
Roll me a perception check, Skip.
It's Slip.
I call her Skip.
Slip.
Oof.
Nice.
You start
Best
checking-
shiny hunter I know.
Let's see. As you go to check that tiny tide pool over yonder, there seems to be a shiny sitting on the floor of the tide pool.
I run over to it like nothing in life matters.
Run, little friend.
She died the way she lived.
It appears to be a gold coin of some sort.
Don't say the word gold.
How shiny is it? Is it a
Uh,
little dirty?
It looks like it's been in there for maybe a few weeks. It's starting to rust, but it's by no means some sort of ancient. So it looks like it's been tossed in there recently.
Well, I flip it towards the gnome. Not shiny enough.
I catch it. Shiny enough for me, and I put it in my little front pouch.
The coin itself seems to have
I said, "You're a wonderful shiny finder."
It seems to have.
This gnome is too wholesome for us.
Just
He's
wait.
so delightful.
Just wait.
He's gonna
Just
drink
wait,
a potion
just
and
wait
just
till I
boom.
have my first mutagen in front of you.
Alright, so the dwarf manages to dig the hole for what he feels like is big enough for all of you, which in reality it means it's probably going to be a pretty tight fit.
Not for me and the frog.
No, it's designed for like 10 dwarves plus their cargo. It's the starter dwarf fortress.
It just has a low ceiling then.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah, that is the issue that there will be, and the complete lack of light, aside from like the candle affixed to his mining helmet.
I love that.
Do
You gotta
use the
love Dwarf Fortress.
Do you use the rowboat as some sort of makeshift roof?
Yeah, I can't help.
Oof.
Alright, so you managed to have yourself a makeshift dwarf fortress after a
I'm gonna
hour or two of
tie a
digging.
rope to it.
It's getting dark now, so you may want to set up watch.
I tie off the boat if we don't use it as a roof.
Alright.
I take a seat by the fire and I pull out some vials and my alchemy kit and I begin mixing up some more potions.
Alright, anything you guys want to do before you turn in for the night?
Nope.
The dwarf will say,
I'm just
his
gonna
prayers.
just gonna start writing into one of the journals for the log.
Just look for shinies forever.
And I'm gonna say,
I point to a rock, I snap my fingers, and a spark goes off on it. Shiny.
Oh, now it's gone.
Oh, you find a smooth rock that seems somewhat shiny.
I go,
Alright, so who...
That
Hey,
rock
music.
is now on fire.
"Hey, music man,
Yeah,
what did you say your name was again?"
Achilles.
Achilles. It is good to meet you. I am Vast.
How's your heel?
I wanted to tell you that I have truly enjoyed your music this far. This has been the most exciting experience in recent history for me.
Oh, well, I'm glad to hear
boat.
it.
A boat with epic music, tentacles flying around, being inside of a frog's mouth. That's kind of weird. But outside of that, it's been a really good time so far.
Oh, well, just you wait until I've written all this down and published the chronicle of all these events. I'm here to write the great story of the frontier.
Well, make sure you spell my name right. And I go, oh, and
Oh, you'll have
I
your
get
own.
my
You'll
book.
have your own. You'll have your own rhyming scheme as well. Don't.
Oh, chum, I'm heading to bed. Hey, am I allowed in here?
The dwarf says, "I dug it for all of you, but
And I make a
If
joke
it's a
like, is it a
grave.
grave?
That is for the gods to determine.
Well,
Oh, no.
good thing I don't believe in that. And I just jump in.
Woo,
I
bad,
quickly-
bad answer.
I quickly pray to the stars before heading in.
The stars.
The dwarf starts doing his normal bedtime routine, which is reminding all of these people that they are useless and they need to try harder. And you realize after 10 minutes of him ranting about all of the ways that you have displeased him, this is how his kin greets every evening and into the new day. A redress of grievances before the next shift. Nothing more, nothing less.
Amazing.
And I walk over and I go, amen, brother.
Just
And
walking around outside still.
And he licks his fingers and just fucking pinches the little fucking candle just off. Just
Woo!
a little hiss and it's completely black. And he goes, everyone gets some sleep. I've been told I snore. And then he just leans against the wall and instantly you hear snoring.
I have earplugs, so I'm
Same.
gonna put those in. Oh god, oh yeah, I remember. That's where I got.
So he lights his little lantern in the helmet, and he just kicks anyone like right in the ribs who isn't up yet.
Oh, fuck!
Like, just as
just
just
kicks
as-
me against the wall because how light
Yeah.
I am.
no, just as hard as possible. Not rude. This is just how he wakes people up.
Yeah, I go flying into the wall. While still in my bedroll, so it's like.
And he stands at the entrance.
Ow!
And he
Why would you
stands
do
at
that?
the entrance to the burrow, and he says, "Foreman Mountain Breaker is ready." And then he waits, and there's no response. And then he realizes he's not with his people. And there's a
I want to
sad
be
moment.
mad, but it's sad, so I kind of just pat him on the shoulder and walk out of the place.
And he just kind of
Ooh.
drags his hammer as he walks out.
I'm just gonna cannonball into the water. I've been on a ship forever, and we just went through a big issue, and I slept in a cave. I'm taking a bath. Good morning, Professor. How was your night?
Lots of bugs.
You full?
Yep.
All right.
You want to see them?
You didn't eat them yet?
Show us.
No. I love this. I love this game I just made in my head. Oh, you didn't eat them yet? And I kind of like squish your cheeks in.
No,
Blah.
she poops, and you're like, oh god.
Wrong way. So I wanted to either squish the bugs in her mouth or whatever else happens.
They get bugs in the face. Bleh.
Oh! And I just took a shower or bath.
As the water continues to recede, you notice a stone object sitting ominously in the sand. For some reason, hasn't
Shiny.
washed away yet.
Is it shiny?
Where? Is it this one?
Let me draw it for you.
I was saying, like, I see the stuff I saw before. You know, Fermi. Are you
Is
Fermi?
it shiny? Does it have a little sparkle?
Is your guy named Fermi?
No,
Or
that's
that's for your Dark Heresy.
Yeah. No, you only know his last name because he's spoken out loud. The rest you don't, and he's probably not going to tell you.
Is that the
Oh,
shrine?
it's another Vinny thing.
Yeah, it looks like an altar of some sort.
Shiny.
Well,
And-
no, Vinny was a criminal, and you don't tell your name to people, especially in D&D. If someone knows your full name and all the information about you,
Power word.
they can do lots of bad shit to you, like scrying and find out where you are. So that's where you just don't.
Ah,
But the dwarf is being. Why would he give his name to an outsider?
true.
You have to earn that right.
Skip, what did you find?
The altar appears
There's something
to have
shiny.
the altar seems pretty bare. There's some sort of strange language carved on the side of it, and even more horrifying, there appears to be something shackled to the top of the shrine, which was probably floating in the water when the tide was up, but now that the tide is receding, you can clearly see it. It looks to be a dead lizard folk of some sort. Its throat has been slit.
Is it magic inscriptions?
So someone has slit the throat of a lizard folk.
Yeah, it looks like he's been exsanguinated.
He was
dwarf
underwater
just
that whole
starts-
time.
The dwarf just
Oh.
starts
Yes.
laughing and like kicks it a few times, and he goes, "Yeah, you know what I call that? A good start."
I have to agree with you.
Can I do an arcanum check?
An
Knowledge
arcanum.
arcane?
That's a game.
Yeah.
Sure.
Arcana.
Arcana, yes.
You're like, no, we're gonna play arcanum now, and we all install.
I might be able to translate it if magic inscriptions.
I actually do have that. I have comprehend language.
There you go. You can tell there's something unusual about this altar. You might think it's magic in nature since it seems to be anchored somehow to the ground and not washed away by the seas, probably because it's really heavy, but you can tell there's something slightly off about this altar, but you can't necessarily tell what.
I'm like, wow, I haven't needed to use this in forever. And I kind of searched through my pouch like it's been buried and everybody knocks around. I sure hope this thing still has some potency. And I pop the lid and drink it. Oh, I
just get
understand
really
the
high.
water. Yeah, like everything's talking to me. It's like the world is upset. But I better focus. What does it sting? Like the potion's taking effect. I'm kind of like looking at my hand like it's all blurry and retro and cool.
Raz, what is it?
It's my hand. It's all woo.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
the
your hand.
writing.
Yes, the right. Please.
It's taking a second to rearrange itself. It's Aquian. That's a language I've never heard. And it says
Fuck you, you fucking fucks.
It says
If you-
exploding runes.
if it says if read this you gay haha lol.
You're
Oh,
gay
wow.
pwned.
It says the words
That just describes what's happening.
okay, I was about to say like I'm starting to read your description.
Says to self, turns right.
It's weird. Like
Maybe
maybe
a fool
this
someone.
maybe
check
this
the other
potion is
side.
not maybe this potion is not still good because the words keep shifting. Every time I try to read something, it's different. Ow, my head.
You alright?
Wait, I hear something. I hear a whisper in the distance.
Oh no.
It's like a symphony of whispers, like all different tones.
There's
different-
whispers all around me. Go ahead.
The more you try to, do you try to concentrate further and read it, or do you look away?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to make use of this potion. I hate waste. Did my head explode?
I'm just putting my
Luckily
hands
it
all
did
over
not.
your face.
Are you?
Yeah.
You're just touching my face as I'm trying to focus.
Yeah, like, what's going on?
The question, what is that frog doing?
This frog and gnome were too wholesome.
Ah,
I point out that is not normal.
you're not normal.
It is very true.
Can your scorpion swim?
He's in my pocket.
Is he drowning?
No.
Oh. Shin ya ul nyar shagamumith, you will die here. And then I kind of like momentarily black out for a second and fall on my back.
I'm holding you. You fell
Oh,
on
I
me.
fell on the frog. Now it's dead too.
Yes.
I find it to be very.
For one.
Haha.
Shake.
As the
Ah.
gnome appears to have an adverse effect to the altar. Someone roll me a perception check.
Yeah, I'm kind of snapping out of it.
One coming up.
Is the uh,
All of us are just
Professor,
one of us.
this was not a good potion. Is the bard even within earshot of me saying
Yes.
any of that? Okay, because you're way down by the fire.
No, I should have moved up to where you guys are. And
All right. So you just see me just blop.
I'm shaking you.
All right, so as
Yeah,
you get-
I'm slowly snapping out of it, but the potion's starting to wear off. So I think it's probably the.
So
Like, I'm not blaming it on anything besides the potion at this point. 'cause
Not waking up fast enough. Tongue slap.
Oh, kicked and slacked. What a day.
As the gnome comes to, you hear a very loud and very close screeching coming from the water.
Oh no.
Was it me?
Trying to drag him to shore if he's.
Yeah, I'm gonna just backpedal while she drags. So it's like just a speedboat of crab walking. I didn't summon nothing. I would have known.
You would have gnomed.
I would have known.
I'm gonna stand over the gnome's body and take out my crossbow.
I kind of rub my eyes and I kind of stand up and I pull a bomb from my sack. I'm like, all right, where'd it come from?
So as you're looking around, you see the head of a scaly human or a scaly fish-like humanoid emerge from the water. Its eyes are milked over, and it seems to have a expression that's part confusion and part sheer abject horror.
I'm gonna just scream for
Not too happy
the.
to see you.
I'm just gonna scream for the diggy hole guy.
I'm gonna.
I'm trying to say I don't really know what to say to piss him off to get him to run over here as fast as possible. So I need the bard to help me. I'm like, I don't know how to get the. You know how to piss off the bard. Call him.
Hey,
I'm
Eurus! Wine is better than beer!
And you hear the digging stop.
I'm gonna mislabel whatever appeared and yell bullywog and point my crossbow at it.
He just starts running from, and he's got just dirt caked on him and trailing from his
Okay, I
armor
didn't
as
mean
he
it. I was just trying to get your attention. It's important.
And he's just charging with a hammer as he just starts running toward you.
Bullywog.
And he stops at that. He doesn't like this word.
I don't understand Bollywog.
Bullywog, big frog, meaner than me. Big, big, big.
You're not mean.
And he points at the little frog and he goes, "Is it retarded?"
Yes, they're stupid. They're big, big frog brutes.
Is that what it is?
Somebody roll me a knowledge nature.
First of all, I need to roll to punch the bard in the dick.
Can I roll diplomacy?
20.
Woo! Instead of mine. Is that to punch him? Or
That is
kick
to
him?
hit. That is
Oh,
to hit
I
him
thought that
in
was
the
your
pain.
nature check. I was happy for a second.
My nature check was 16.
No, I rolled a nat 20 to punch the bard in the dick. Just
Well,
for being
Here we
rude.
go.
I'm being responsible with my trigger discipline while holding this crossbow, by the way.
What, are you
Yeah,
gonna
I'm-
start
I'm
like a
very proud of
crossbow
you.
K?
Because I've
A
seen you
keyboard
cake a
back-
lot of people on accident.
Alright, so you see this strange fish-like humanoid emerge from the water, followed
All
by
three?
2 more, and another 2.
Oh no.
Scarier than Bullywug.
And then finally a last one behind them who seems to be shouting the loudest. They're not. It's less speaking a language and more just discordant screeching. Like they don't seem to have any semblance of, I guess, sanity. He points to each of you
I gotta check something real quick.
and starts shouting again. All right. Oh no.
Oh no.
no.
So the gnome fully understands him, but you know before how that strange, discomforting language was just a whisper before?
Yeah.
Now you're listening to it like it's on a fucking megaphone. Yeah, basically it sounds like a warbling grenade.
And I'm just like kind of holding my ears closed and wondering where I put my damn
Mhm.
earplugs.
And with that, they draw their weapons and they prepare to attack you.
Good, because I'm
Ah,
really
shit.
struggling on not firing this crossbow. I was gonna say I'm gonna have to like roll to not fire.
Yeah, trigger happy.
Yeah.
It's really hard to be trigger happy with a crossbow because you go the one off. You can't
My
be like,
only-
oh no, I'm startled, and slowly release.
My only friend's in trouble. I'm like shaking holding this crossbow. I'm not a fight.
All
The
right, we'll keep
dwarf
same
puts
turn
his
order as
hand over the
last
end of the
time.
crossbow and goes, I will handle these problems.
All right, Bard, what do you do?
All right, so they're on the wall. Oh
10
yeah, brother.
10
Oh,
foot
actually, you know
square.
what? I'm just gonna.
Hell no, brother.
Well, brother, I'm just so when I cast sleep, it affects up to four hit dice worth of guys, right?
Yes.
All right, so I take out the guitar and I play the song of sleeping. There we go.
Metallica's dead, man.
Hush, little baby, don't say a word, and never mind that voice you heard.
All right, so as you begin to play your jaunty tune, one of the lizards, and two lizards actually, begin to yawn. One of them nods off and seems to fall asleep where he stands. The other one shakes it off and snaps back into getting ready to kill you. Let me mark him for you. There,
Markle spot?
he's the sleepy icon. All right, is that it?
That's it. That's all I can do for my turn, isn't it?
You can back away if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'll do that. 5-foot step.
Yep.
Done.
All right, so now it is the priest type's turn. At least he thinks some sort of priest because he has a fancy hat. None too happy with your guitar playing, the priest-looking one points at the bard and begins to chant some more unsettling words. Roll me a will save.
Okay. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
You are overcome with crippling anxiety and fear as he continues
Oh,
to
just
chant
every
his
day.
word. Yep, he just cast fear on you.
Oh no, this is too spooky, guys.
Yep, so you are
Too
currently
spoopy.
shaken. Next is the cat folks' turn.
Hello. Oh boy. Up there. And since I get one of these, I will cast Flurry of Snowball towards the middle one. Roll to it, don't they?
All right, so roll damage for me.
Oh boy, that's a
It's a lot of damage. 46.
4d6.
All right, so good news is dead.
That one just gets pulverized.
No, that one gets impaled by assorted icicles.
Well, there's snowballs. Oh, icy spears. Yep.
Yeah, they're giant like icicles going towards them.
All right, so one's down, and looks like you did a lot of damage to 3 of them.
Oof.
All right,
That's
now
all I
it
can
is their turn. They seem pretty
Good luck.
displeased with it as they make their way towards you.
Ever tell you about the problem of being a caster and being in melee range?
Oh, that's the closest I had to be.
What is your AC?
14.
Okay.
It's not terrible.
Yes.
Bad.
Time to roll a new character.
How much HP do you have?
Oof, my sheet says 17.
Well, that's not good.
'Cause that's just the default
Oh,
it
me
gave
old
me.
chum.
That's the default it gave me.
That is because they do 18 damage to you. What happens the manage to skewer you with their tridents? Alright, you stop bleeding out, so you're alive for now. Alright, Gnome, you're up.
Alright. I don't want to get too close. I just saw what happened to that guy who got close, so I'm gonna throw a
Hurting
precise
bad.
bomb, kind of in a set, like kind of where the one went down. The explosion rate is 20. So 1, 2, yeah, it'll hit all of them. Oh, I got you, old chum. If I don't, I'm dead anyway, so it won't matter. Throw it at the middle one.
Alright, you see...
7.
Oof. Ho, me old chum. You do... Since it wasn't a direct hit for any of them, they're caught in the splash, you do manage to hurt them, but not enough to take them down. But by the looks of them, looks like a stiff breeze or a very angry dwarf could kill them right now.
Or a very angry dwarf.
Alright, Frogger, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna just fire my. Is the cat lying down?
It's knocked out.
Yeah, the cat's on the ground.
Okay. I'm a little like shaky, right? Because I'm scared.
That's just the bard right now.
So I'm gonna fire, and I don't know which of the 3 around the cat I'll hit with my crossbow. Underwater crossbow, light, small.
Oh shit, roll again.
For what?
To confirm the crit. 2020.
That one?
Holy shit.
Woo! Crit confirmed.
Woo! Alright, which one did you say you targeted again?
I'm just aiming.
Alright, well, since you crit, do you want to use the crit deck, or you just want to do double damage?
I don't know. Is this a thing?
The crit
Yes.
deck just does cooler stuff, like, oh no, you make his head explode, or...
Okay, yeah.
That's weird.
Actually, I don't think it matters, because, I got a better thing for you. Describe your kill.
Describe what?
How
Your
you
shot?
kill him.
I'm just really mad because they made my best friend go crazy.
So you shot him in the eye with an arrow, and now they're dead. Alright, that is 2 down. Now it is Tex's turn.
All right.
You could stand over the cat if you want and try to cleave him.
Yes. I just love that it's an actual cat icon. Yeah, the calico.
He just stepped on the cat. He doesn't care.
I'm kind of knocked out, so I don't care.
You don't care.
Alright,
He stands over the cat and he's like, he just starts shouting about how the fact that these creatures are even alive is testament to how bad you are at fighting.
You see middle finger slowly rise up.
He goes, "We'll talk about you later. I'll burn you alive." And he starts swinging.
Unfortunately, that is not enough to hit.
He's gonna blame it on the cat.
For messing up his footing. Alright, with that, Bard is up.
Save us.
Still currently shaking in his boots.
Yep. So what does fear do in this game?
Oh, it's frightened.
Yeah,
You just get -2 to ability rolls.
Yeah, you get -2 to like everything.
Okay. Well, I'll just fire my crossbow at the one in the...
Unfortunately, the priest seems a little... He's wearing ceremonial vestments, so he's slightly more armored than the other ones.
I'll be back in a few minutes. I gotta
Bounces
go to the
off
bathroom, get a
his
beverage.
rusty gold chestplate and doesn't seem to have done any damage. Alright, the priestly lizard begins to shout again, this time pointing at the gnome.
Oh, hello, me old chum.
Roll me a will save me, old chum.
Even worse.
Oh no, you are now confused.
Whoa, where am I? Whoa, no.
Jesus Christ.
In reality,
I've
I'm
been
like,
gnomed.
I'm just gonna go, oh no, it's coming back. That potion's kicking back in.
Scooby, this isn't weed.
This ain't the Scooby Snack Scoob.
Jinkies.
No.
Actually, no, you act normally.
Oh, okay.
No, it's
Thank you.
bad when you get higher stuff and then you start hurting yourself or your friends.
Yeah, usually higher means better, so God, this one's the backwards one.
Better for your enemy, maybe.
Yeah. Oh right, I didn't think of it like that.
Alright. So as he screams, you are overcome with that same sense of dread and madness, only this time images of otherworldly horrors flash before your eyes, but you quickly shake them off and do your typical ho ho!
Oh, I gotta stop using old potions.
Nah.
Nah. Here we go. Down my mutagen.
Alright. One of them goes to swing at you with their trident, and you
Just
definitely
bing.
you use your gnomish cunning to dodge it, but the other one manages to
Ha
cut you,
I dodge into the other one's blade. Ow!
doing 4 damage.
No, I'm down. Just kidding.
No, I'll heal you, bro. Don't worry.
He's but a scratch.
Basically.
With that, Frogger's up.
When I'm remembering how to set up macros.
If you want to do a hilarious amount of damage, just get behind him so you use your sneak attack.
Jump
Wait,
over him.
So in Pathfinder you can just do that?
If you have an ally on the that's engaged with them, it counts as a sneak attack.
So a flank is always a sneak in
A
Pathfinder?
flank is always even without somebody, but if you're with somebody and they're engaged with them, that's a sneak.
What the fuck?
I know, right?
Yeah.
And that's why rogues were awesome back in the day.
What
Now it's
the-
like, if they don't see you and there's someone nearby and the
what
stars
the-
align. Yep.
What the fuck?
You can just jump over them with your skills.
And boing. I'm just looking at my shit.
You could do the Legolas.
You took a shit and now you're examining
Yeah.
it for shiny. You're looking at it for shinies.
I mean, if you
Yeah.
Oh
want,
my god.
you could take an acrobatics check and do some sort of cool sneak attack as you're leaping over them.
Does that mean I get to do 2 attacks?
It means you get to do 1, but it does sneak damage.
Yeah, as you're flying past them in your cool badass flip, you slice their neck or something.
I don't know if I really want to get in melee range.
Yeah, that's on you.
You keep peppering them.
I'm just gonna see if my crossbow macro works. Okay, it works. I think that's right.
It is, but unfortunately the bolt barely misses them.
Okay.
And with that, actually I just screwed up. I forgot the dwarf was standing there.
The dwarf was like,
See him.
ah.
Hey Tex, you want an attack of opportunity?
Yes, I do.
Alright, roll me 2 attack of opportunities because I totally forgot about you.
Yeah, you get to fuck these guys. Oh.
Oh wait, the second one
Maybe?
hit.
Oh yes.
Just see a hammer in the place where the thing's head was. Oh.
All right, 2d6 plus 4. There.
Yep, he's dead. Alright, so here's how it really happened the last few seconds.
Whip, 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 whip. That means I didn't get hit at all.
Well, the one that made past him still.
Oh, yeah,
initiative for, like,
That one, yeah, that was the one that hit me too.
ahead of
Fuck.
your Tex. Alright, Tex, what is your cool one-liner as he tries to sneak past you?
He goes. He goes. I find your lack of sneak disturbing. That's the best I got.
Wham.
Alright, describe your kill, Tex.
Yeah, he just swings for the fences and just hits it square in the gut, and the hammer stops, but the guts exit the back of it. It's like watching someone hit a mustard packet with a hammer.
Here, Tex, I'll even give you visual aids.
That's why I really like Fantasy Grounds. It automatically does everything. I might buy it for Pablo.
There you go. I give you a blood effect just for you, Tex.
Richie can
Goat's
show you
still
how to
quiet.
Nice.
All right, Tex, you're up.
Goat's still quiet.
All right. The
Kill
thing
him,
next to
Tex.
him, he is attacking. He
Yes.
hates them. No, he doesn't.
He doesn't hate him enough.
You're
He-
just sand's not working for you.
He lacks conviction.
Because he's standing over a witch, and that's bad luck.
That is true. You don't want to cross
I
paths
know.
with a cat or a witch, so that's
Alright.
both.
All right, Bard, you are up. The good news is the shaking condition is now gone.
The bad news is I'm just using this turn to heal up our canoe.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
Oh, me old friend. So what's that?
My 4 hold
1d4?
damage.
So what's how much is Cure Light Wound?
What is it? 1d4 plus your level?
Well, I rolled a 1.
Don't worry, that's my full HP.
Holy shit, you were weedy.
Ho ho ho! You healed me, my old chum.
Can I do my own damn lines? If all of you want to be gnomes, go for it, you fucks.
The all gnome party.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
I'm a sneaking.
Woohoo! I'm a tank, me old chum.
I'm gonna give you the old sneaking attack.
Time to do some drugs. Oh!
I inspire competence, me old chum.
No, that's just now you're going for like Mickey Mouse.
Oh, oh boy.
Time to die. Oh!
Oh, God, he killed me. I guess.
D&D.
Dindle Crindle.
Alright, whose turn is it?
Oh, it is the bad guy's turn.
Oh no!
Well, the good news is you barely eke by without succumbing to madness.
I've seen worse than that in the mines.
You should see my ex-wife.
She's beautiful.
I've seen her naked.
She's not beautiful.
And with that, he just shakes his arms at you like a crazy person. As the crazy guy goes to stab the gnome again.
Aw, that's not very good. Nice.
God damn it.
And he
This
misses.
fucking gnome bullshit.
Alright, swing and a miss. Alright, Froggy,
Look.
you're up.
I want to turn already.
Well, is there a time penalty for switching weapons?
Nope, now if you just drop it.
I don't want to drop my crossbow.
You just pick it up after the fight. You don't have to worry about seagulls swooping down and stealing it.
I don't know, that bard might want to dual wield some crossbows.
Pew pew!
What?
Okay,
It's
well,
high noon.
I'll drop my crossbow and pull both my daggers out.
This is very uncomfortable.
You get sneak attack on this guy too.
Yeah, I'm gonna see how this works.
I don't usually stab people, but today I'm making an exception.
So I just move like right here.
Yep.
Ooh, man, these rolls.
Yeah.
You're rolling good.
She's not much of a stabber,
RNGesus, why?
but you'll find your lost keys.
I just want to see how it works.
Alright, Tex, you're up.
I didn't get a freaking turn.
Oh shit, you didn't, my bad.
I was saying, like, I thought I would
Oh
be
no,
a
I'm sorry.
player at some
You're right,
point.
you're right.
Yeah,
And then he's like, and now you don't get 2 turns.
he's before
Oh
me.
no, I'll make up for it.
That's right, you were healed.
I'm like,
No,
That's right, I
That's
got
why, because he
healed.
attacked you, and you're saying gnome stuff and confused me.
Woohoo!
I did psychic damage to the DM, so I lost my turn.
Ah!
All these fucking because
Or
all
I'm
this
like-
gnome posting is giving us brain damage.
So I'm gonna use my move action to down my mutagen,
Alright.
and it just makes me like +4 strength.
You're gonna punch
So now
him.
I'm, and I pull out my favorite weapon, which is mysteriously too big for my pack, but I pull it out of my pack anyways. It's called the horse chopper.
Oh. Alright, horse chopping.
Actually, I was gonna like swap it to a gnome weapon called piston mace, but I didn't get a chance. But yeah, I'm gonna horse chopper it out.
We can pretend
Alright.
it's a piston mace if you want.
Huh?
We can pretend it's a piston mace if you want.
Alright, it's the same damage, so.
We're all playing pretend here.
It's roleplay.
Yeah.
Follow your
Hey, thanks.
dreams.
You know, guys, you really make me feel sad. Alright, rolling. No!
Oh,
Fuck!
oh, it's
What
like-
are with
it's
these
I go-
rolls? Holy shit!
I just start spinning because it's bigger than me. oh.
Wait, but he's on the mutagen. Shouldn't he have like roid rage?
Let me look. Well, it'll just be +2 strength, so it would have been, or +4 strength, so it would have been a +1 modifier instead of a -1 modifier. So it wouldn't have actually changed my hit chance.
He's just really angry now.
Yeah, I'm just slightly bigger and kind of gross, and I'm like,
You're gonna die, me old chum.
I'm gonna make you into some chum.
Alright, Tex, you're up.
Sounds horrible. Like it sounds like his gnome's a rapist. I'm gonna
It's
get
like
like,
Dr.
Probably
Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Don't worry
no,
about
no, it's like blue velvet. Like he's like huffing that gas.
it.
Oh my god.
The memes just flow.
All right, it's time to fight. I rolled a oh,
Roll
Oh,
those.
yes.
That's a hit.
and there.
Oh,
Jesus Christ. He's dead.
Yeah. I swing and a miss, and all of a sudden the hammer just comes flying down. How do you do it, Tex?
How do you kill him, Tex?
I'm thinking that he swings as hard as he can, as crazy as he can, and he swings from his heel to the target.
To the head.
And when his hammer connects, the hammer goes all the way to the ground, and when he looks, the enemy is flattened perfectly. And he nods, for this is what he should have done.
Made fish cakes.
Well, just remember there's 2 more.
But one's helpless, so you can probably kill him. Yeah, if you get up to sleep ahead, you can coup de Tom.
I figured his friend would kick him by now.
Now they're all crazy. Alright,
I figured it would
you're up.
wake up to the bomb explosion.
He's a very heavy sleeper.
Okay, 5 fire damage. Oh, no. Whose turn?
It is the bard's turn.
Does anyone need healing?
Kitty Cat could use some healing.
Kitty cat, you get some healing.
Oof.
Do they wake up when they get healing?
Yes, if it's
Nope.
more than if he heals you for at least 2, you can get up.
That's 5.
Alright, Kitty Cat, you're back up on your feet.
Oof.
As the dwarf wonders why the hell the cat is waking up underneath of them.
Just looking down upon the cat like
Magic.
elf. Furry elf.
You're scuffing up my shoes.
Yeah, he uses the cat's furry leg to shine his boot a little bit just by rubbing it off on it and getting the blood off.
Hey.
And then he just walks back over to the rest of the party with his hammer dripping from gross.
Alright, so the one fishman runs towards the altar and begins to chant something. You're not sure what he's chanting, but something about it doesn't seem very good. It'd probably be in your best interest to kill him before he finishes whatever he's doing.
All right, the dwarf charges over to him because he's tired of this fish shit.
Well, it's Kitty Cat's turn right now.
No, that's what I'm gonna do when it's my turn. I'm gonna end this.
All right, Kitty Cat.
Does that count as cover?
What's that?
Is that altar high enough to count as cover, or is he on the altar?
He's standing behind it with his arms raised over it, like he's about to go. Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Oh shit!
Conversion.
Guys, I suddenly feel like betraying you all.
Ah, man, this bomb is ready for all of us now.
All right, the cat turns from blue to red.
You know what? Never mind. I'm not gonna walk over there. I get a better sight picture from over here. Oh, hey, look! I'm right next to the dwarf.
He hits you with an attack of opportunity.
Kicks you.
I wouldn't doubt it, because I will try to crossbow hit that the guy chanting.
All right.
Okay, what's the roll? I keep forgetting. Nope.
Swing and a miss.
These rolls.
All right, Nomeo, you're up.
Well,
See, didn't forget you this time.
I'm sick of these bastards, so I'm just gonna throw a
Spicy potato.
just gonna throw a spicy bomb right at the one hiding behind the altar.
All right.
I'm gonna go, haha, I got this one for you, hot potato, and I like spike it like a, I'll take a step over here, then do it.
Oh, you get your point blank too.
Yeah, hot potato,
That is.
He's
a hit.
and that will be 2d6 plus 3, 7 damage.
Let's see if it breaks his concentration. It does. He is currently on fire, and no, instead of chanting, screaming in agony as the gnomish napalm is sticking to his skin,
The napalm, you say?
and he turns his attention towards the water. All right,
Seems
Froggy,
like he's
you're
not
up.
enjoying this.
I don't want him to get away.
Grapple. Don't grapple him, he's on fire.
His back is to you, so you could hop on the altar and sneak attack him.
That's what I want to do. Do I have to roll acrobatics for a boinging on the altar?
No, just
I don't think for that
it's
range.
climb. Yeah, just climb up it. You have like a perfect climb anyway.
It's plus 11 climb.
Which is weird because you got climb speed anyway, so you gotta
It's
roll for
it's plus
Yeah.
11 climb even with a -3 from strength.
it.
Since you have climb speed and it's not like greased up or anything crazy, you climb up there with no issue.
So I just roll the
Yep.
the thingers.
Hit a 20. Plus whatever your
We'll have bad rolls again.
And
Don't
he's
worry.
flat-footed. Ooh.
his lower AC because of that.
Okay, it doesn't like that. Oh. 3.
I just use the advanced dice roller.
I do it in the difficult way.
It's flat-footed enough to hit with 11.
Roll the second one too.
Holy
3.
fuck! I swear to fuck. No.
Oh,
Oh no! Confirm it! Confirm it!
you got the bad luck.
Alright, good news is you didn't crit fail, and I didn't get to use my table of hilarious things. But the first
The
one,
hilarious way you guys.
just hilarious. Like, one of them, like, your weapon goes flying, the other one is you accidentally cut yourself, stuff like that.
What if one was so bad it was accidentally slowly cut yourself?
So the first one hits, so roll for damage and your sneak attack.
Okay.
What are you rolling ones for?
Oh,
What the
no.
hell? Why is everything a 1?
This is why I hate Roll20. This always. I never get rolls like this with real dice. I swear.
What was it like? I
We
wonder
all
what
say
the
that.
ones. They had like a AMA, and I was yelling. I'm like, "What the fuck did you do your dice generator? Roll like 3 nat ones."
I've
Oh no, we
literally
changed
never
it.
snake eyes in with real person ever. Like even playing fucking Yahtzee, it's never happened.
All right, Tex, you're up.
It's time to ruin Mr. Fishy. And I'm gonna charge into combat. And it is time to attackify. And that, my friend, is at a +7.
Did you take it? Did you add the charge bonus too?
No.
That's another +2.
+9.
So it's a
Yeah,
hit.
So
I
you
think
probably hit, maybe.
7.
Man, these ones are plenty.
I know. All right,
Yeah.
Tex, describe how you kill their boss.
He points and says, "What's that?" And as it looks, he knocks its head off. Like
Which one is
clean
he
off.
going at? I don't see him move. Oh, there he is. He's so
He just points
have
like,
to
"What is
roll a
that?" And it
bluff.
looks, and he just clear off.
I don't do the fightings.
And
You
he
did
sits on
fine.
he sits on its body and sits there and like slowly packs his little clay earthenware pipe and starts smoking it.
There's
Only
still
counts
one
as
here.
one. He's
He's
asleep.
asleep.
You can coup de Tom
Yeah.
if you want.
Or we could capture him and I can attempt. No, you know what? I don't like talking to them even with my magic, so let's just.
Hooray!
Hooray for me!
Hooray for me!
So on our first session, we dug a dwarf fortress,
A really shitty one.
and
Say it.
that's not nice.
And someone almost died.
Oof.
That's what happens when you are a caster and you get in their face.
Oh, I'm a
Alright,
caster, and most of my
Arties.
spells are short ranged.
I know. I think you should just hex and run away.
I got 2 hexes. Can you guess which one's which?
The runaway one.
I got Blight and Seduced. That's it.
Oh,
All right. Do you search the bodies?
can't
Yeah.
wait till you have
Yeah,
sex with
let's
an
look
orc.
for some
I am
gold.
looking for all the shinies.
I don't really have investigation. I actually don't even know what you do for that perception.
Now you just search it, unless they're like hiding in their butthole. You don't have to worry about it.
All right,
Yes,
I put on my nitrite gloves. Well, I know the one that has a hole in its stomach is definitely not hiding anything.
Oh, guts.
What did they eat? Oh, your crab.
Let it there. Killing me. My size, they hurt. Alright, so here is your first one. Alright, so first one is a potion of hide from undead.
Yeah, if I can automatically succeed in identifying potions if I look at them for a minute.
This indeed is a potion.
This is a potion. What it does, I'll know in a minute. Be careful with that one. It'll make you stink like the undead.
Great.
I mean, ooga booga. And I'm back to normal because my mutant gym wore off.
I gotta say though, I'm digging
There
the
you go.
dynamic you have with the gnome and the gruffer. It's very wholesome.
Gafra-
Like a
Friend.
gnome, like a what? Like a frog?
Yes.
We have a dynamic because I was kicked out of my little village, my little Amish frog village.
She never saw magic till she was 4 years old.
My name in Gripply is up to no good.
Started making trouble in her neighborhood.
Got one little fight and the tribe got scared.
No,
That's a
No.
nice knife.
no,
It's a good knife.
no. The dwarf port takes a pull off his flagon of dwarvish beverage, and he hands it to the bard, and he goes, "What kind of bard are you? You writing a song, are you?"
Well, I'm always writing something.
The dwarf looks to the flagon and then to the fact the man that he offered it to is not drinking it.
I take a big sip.
DM, I hate to tell you your business, but I think he needs to con check.
One con check coming right.
He actually prepared his con just for this situation. Roll me
I'm not saying no. I'm saying look.
He handled it.
Oh yeah, I'm. And the reason I say this is I'm not saying a bard wouldn't have great con when it came to carousing and debauchery, because that is the one area where they have to excel, because they have to drink in all the cultures, they say, whatever it is, you know. And he takes the flagon away from the bard and he goes, "Let me tell you a story. Once there was a dwarf, and he was sent across the sea to tame a continent and report back how much money there was in it." And then he takes a drink and goes, "Would that be an interesting story for you?"
I'm already thinking of what type of meter and rhyme scheme you'll be having in your part.
And he thinks, and he goes, "I would edit out the cat and the frog. They're a bit retarded."
Well, every story needs some type of comic relief.
"Yes, but it's too much for my tastes." And then he points at the gnome and he goes, "That one can stay for now."
Well, let's see how it goes.
Thanks, me old chum.
And then, like, the dwarf, it'd be funny if, like, the dwarf just punched your teeth down your throat and he's like, "You're welcome."
Well, thank y'all.
It's just like standard dwarven welcome, like headbutt people. It's just like a handshake.
Don't worry, I'm still tough. I can take it.
This just in. Where were you when you realized that dwarves were frat boys all along?
Well, you see,
Very angry.
I wasn't sure